Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. While editing the previous video, I realized that I may have actually missed at least one, if not two puzzles in the previous video on this crazy island over there. So I have it set up for leisurely rocks left and unyielding rocks right. I'm going to go over there very fast and check if the one that I think I may have finished is completely done or not. Okay, so you can clearly see this puzzle right here that I was confused about was not finished. I realized that when it goes from this point, it goes up there like that, and then it makes a sharp left. So I've just got to keep up with it and hope it doesn't disappear on me again. Is it somewhere over there? Oh, I think I see it. Wow. I can't believe I didn't see that before. Okay, good. Now I know. It's just a matter of following it. A little bit easier to track it here. I think that they should have had it stop at least once along that one path. Oh, it's going straight up? Oh, right up here. Okay. But yeah, they should have had it stop at least once on that ramp that went up, in my opinion.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Now that that's done, I've got to go over to a different variation of the island. If I can find the item that it just spit out, that'd be great. Yeah, I couldn't find it, so I'm just going to teleport over here and change it. Okay, the next variation is hover light rocks left, keeping unyielding rocks right there. And it has to do with the Electro puzzle, so I've got to go over there. Paimon actually said to go visit it after I got done with the Geopillar puzzle. That was like right around here-ish on the island. I have to go over here to where the Electro was that helped me solve it. So this is the Sealy. Apparently it will lead me somewhere now. Yep, there it goes. Flying off wherever. And as long as I don't get attacked by these guys, I'll be good. Of course, they're going to try to attack me. Where are you going, buddy? I don't like going over water when my stamina is so low. Why did it disappear? It just straight up disappeared there. Oh, there it is. Maybe it just got too far away and it looked like it disappeared to me. I don't know. And now it's going over the sea. Okay. So this should end the puzzle right here, I think. Yeah, there we go. A nice big old precious treasure chest.
Today is a lucky day.
Mainly useful for those primogems. Anyways, one more thing I want to say before I go on to this, doing the stuff in the one domain. The Hidden Strife quest updated. Paimon actually told me that I should go visit D-Luke is before I started up, recording, unfortunately, as soon as I started up the game. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be probably visiting there as well in a bit. But first things first, let's go over to this island. A drum overgrown with vines can be found somewhere in the archipelago. You could seemingly use this special drum to change the height of certain mountains. Okay. You can find certain clues that will help solve puzzles by observing the pattern of the changes in the mountain. Oh! So, in the previous video, I think there was a puzzle either here or over here. I think it was here. Where there was that flower puzzle where you had it shoot the little musical note or whatever, and it wasn't going to the correct spot to get the treasure chest. I'd probably have to do that, but for right now, let's enter the island stirring strings. And this is what pops up. Wait a second. Weren't there doors in that place that I couldn't access before? What's going on with that? Treasure chest undiscovered 16. Undiscovered phantasmal conches 1. Okay, so you have this right here. These are like challenges where you can, fight monsters or whatever. And then there's this right here, which is essentially the domain. So I'm going to go into the domain this time. I can probably do the challenges the next time. I wasn't expecting there to be something like this. So this is very similar to what happened with Kazuha's island. Okay, it took me here near the flower. I wonder what's going on up there with this little, whoops. I can't climb up the wall in here? Really? Anyways, there's some kind of barrier? Yeah, I can probably get rid of that barrier if I find the right thing. So it's all the way back this way. Of course it is. It's quite a ways away. Wow. Where is it? Hey, this is one of the doors that was locked before. But I'm curious about that barrier. You know what? I'll worry about that barrier later. I'm sure I'll remember it. Let's enter this door. Claim whatever treasure chests are within. Oh, this is interesting. Let's perform. Oh, it just creates a little booster. Whoops. I think that was supposed to send me farther than that. I somehow managed to keep it from doing so. Whoa!
Think you can get away?
Wasn't expecting that.
Rest and rebuild.
Get rid of these guys. Oh! Wow. Let's stun them both. And get rid of that guy's shield. Whoops. You're supposed to aim at the Abyss Mage. Thank you.
My apologies.
Get rid of him. And then him. Are more gonna spawn in after this? Nope. Good. And there we go. That was quite a bit of work for a common treasure chest. So let's continue this way, making sure that there aren't any treasure chests I'm missing along the way. You never know, they could be hidden away. I would not be even remotely surprised if I missed something in the process of all this. Okay, this is going to lead me somewhere over there. Oh, wow. Oh, good. But for a second there, I thought I messed up. So let's activate this. So far, I'm liking this place. It feels like there's a lot to explore. Let's activate all of these now. Which way to go? I think, and I could be wrong about this, but I think I've got to go this way. Yeah. I'm glad that I did it that way. It would have sucked to have to do all that over again. Not that it was too hard, it just... Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that that was for a treasure chest. So now I can activate this again. And it'll hit that this time, and then it'll create another booster. Okay, good. Wow. I wonder what's down there. It's probably nothing. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. I was worried that I'd go right off the edge there. Well, there's another treasure chest. It's probably the last treasure chest in this this area. I'll still check it just in case, but it seems like it is.
Time for takeoff.
Okay, I should be able to knock out their shields here in just a second. Oh, maybe not. No, I did. I didn't think that I was going to be able to, at least with the attacks that I had already done. What's that? It's one of those bird things. I'll have to interact with that in a second. I'm glad that I didn't accidentally trigger it. I wouldn't have even known it was there. Grab this first. I have a feeling that that door right there leads outside. So I'll mess with that door in a bit. Oh, where are you going? Okay. So obviously it's telling me go out here, but I'm a little bit wary of going out there right now because there's still more stuff to do in here. Let me see. Is there anything back this way? No? Huh. Seems like there would be something back that way. You can cook food here if you needed to. Nice to see that. Okay, you know what? I think I will go out here I think I might be able to enter this area again, you know, immediately if I feel like I went the wrong way. Oh. Where'd it go? Oh, all the way over there? Will this path disappear if I cross it completely? I feel that that's a good question. I think I know where I am. As strange as that sounds. To the right, maybe? No, I guess I don't. What's going on? Hello? Why is this all happening? Okay, then. That was weird. A path that I don't even know what path that was disappeared, and then this path appeared. And where's that bird? Did the bird create this path? Ah, I'm so confused right now. I hope that the bird created this path and it didn't just disappear, thus resulting in having to do this puzzle all over again. Ah, great, that led to another door. I'll have to remember that that door is there for later. I'm gonna go back to that one room. The monsters did not respawn, so I don't have to worry about that. And the bird thing isn't here either. So where does this go? And it seems kind of strange that this exists. Wait a second, don't tell me. Is this going back to the beginning? I think it's going back to the beginning. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just drop and reload back here, yeah. So that way I can go back through this door. Okay. Because if that just goes back to the beginning, why would I ever take that? I wonder if I should jump down there. There is a drum down there. And you know what? I'll consider that an option later. For right now, just go through this door up ahead. And hope that it makes sense to go this way. Okay, so what's going on in here? Wow, that's pretty bright. Is there anything back this way other than the door? No. No treasure chest or anything. There's a drum. And there's another drum. There are two drums. Did they make this confusing enough? Okay, so I see a puzzle over there that I need to interact with. So I'll go this way first. Because it might be a good idea to go this way first. I'm assuming that the drum that I just passed by right there is needed to be able to reactivate those platforms. That's just my guess anyway. So this fire pedestal or pillar, or whatever you want to call it, is completely blocked off. I can't interact with it. Can I climb up this? No. You know what? Let's hit this, see what happens. Okay, that's what happens. I see a bird off in the distance there. So obviously once I figure out how to get rid of this barrier here, it'll probably allow me to get over to where that bird is. Jumping back across here. Okay. Let's see what's going on this way. It figures that I would go the wrong way though. Oh. Okay, up here, there's a treasure chest, along with a slime.
Solidify.
Rest and rebuild.
Oh wow, I got rid of his shield really fast. Some more enemies will appear, right? Yeah, it could never be that easy. And I would never expect it to be. I think that that's got him, yeah.
Allow me.
Oh boy. Let's get rid of his shield. And then defeat him. Good. There is a challenge marker right here, which I will do here in a second, assuming, of course, that I don't need to activate something to do it. Okay, yeah, I need to activate that. Unfortunately, I may have activated too late. Whoops. No. Okay, good. I was able to barely make it. Oh, a Door of Resurrection, huh? Okay, the challenge for that is completed, but still, what's up with that puzzle over there? Because obviously I'm right here at this puzzle. And why is this here? Let's go up here for a second. Okay, so there's that. That allows me to get this treasure chest. And once I get this treasure chest, then I'll readjust this to face that way. Although I'm a little bit curious, what's up with this? Why is it going upward? What's up there? I see something up there. Oh, an echoing conch. Let's adjust this again. And grab that echoing conch. There we go.
Music shows you what's in a person's soul. If you ain't got the courage, you can't play a strong tune. And if you don't keep it real, it won't reach anyone.
Okay, cool. So, I think that was the one echoing conch that they said was in here. I think it said there was only one. Anyways, face that forward now. And I don't think that there's anything back this way, is there? Not that I can see. Okay. Just making sure. So follow this along. It'll shoot down to where this is. This will create like a stream, which I assume will lead over to that platform right... Well, right there, I guess. I don't know why I needed that booster, but whatever. And then this will lead back to where that fire pillar was. And I'm assuming it'll unlock that fire pillar for whatever it can be used for. Yeah. So I'm assuming that the other bird creature had whoops.
Order guide you.
I need a pyro character and I don't have one in my party. Darn it. Anyways, I assume that the other bird creature had created that bridge. That's what I'm guessing. The one that I thought had disappeared. So I'm going to switch in a pyro character very fast and come back here. Oh, it started me off in this area. So, yeah, it even started me off right here where it was close to that puzzle. Good. Okay, D-Luke. What was all that for? Just for a door? Okay, let's go inside. And I'll get a chance to change D-Luke back to Venti a little bit later, I'm sure. But for now, I'm going to keep him in my party because I might run into another one of those kinds of puzzles. Huh. Okay. So far I'm not having to change anything, and there we go. I had to change something. Figures. And this time it'll open up this little barrier. And this is that one area where I almost jumped down here. Because I was thinking, yeah, there might be something to get. Huh. Okay. That leads over there. I wonder why that's blocked off right there. Huh. So where is the treasure chest that was just revealed? Like, I don't know where that's at. Okay, maybe the treasure chest is up this path. I mean, that's the only place I could think it would be. Well, there's this. It's blocked off. I can't do anything with that yet. Oh. Wait a second. Isn't this the door that led to that one area that I just got done going through? Yeah, there's the flower. Oh boy, this place is quite confusing. I see something down here that I can possibly interact with. This little drum right here. So if I hit this drum, then that makes it so that I can do that. if I could get up there. But obviously I can't. Oh, now I know where that is. Oh, that's just telling me that I can continue the Summertime Odyssey event by talking to everybody on that one island. But I'm not going to do that right now. Anyways, this is where the treasure chest is. But the question is how do I get to this treasure chest once the barrier is down? So I'm going to jump off here and activate this again. And what that'll do is it'll remove the barrier on that treasure chest. And then I think I have to go through that domain again just to get to that where that treasure chest is. That's what I'm guessing. Unless I can somehow manage to get over there with a combination of characters' powers. Let me try something. If I had Venti with me right now, this would be possible. But with only him, yeah, I can't make it with only him. I'm gonna exit and then put Venti back into my party. Okay, let's try this again. Climb up here with him. Have Venti give us a little bit of a boost. And then glide across over to where that treasure chest is. It's crazy what you can do with the characters and their powers and stuff. But, anyways, I didn't have to go through that domain again. I'm pretty sure that that's what would have happened, is it would have led me all the way back through there again. So now, I'm going to go figure out what that barrier is in the room with the flower. Oh, I need to change the drum again. Wait, if I go down here, to where this drum is, and I activate it, that removes the barrier for that guitar thing. And then I can then access the guitar that'll allow me to remove the barrier that's in the room with the flower. So how do I get back over there? Do I have to go through the domain again? I think I have to go through the domain. Okay, so I don't quite know yet how I'm going to be able to get this done. Like, you know, get access to this thing so that way I can, you know, have it break that barrier that's in here all the way back there. So I'm going to worry about that in the next video. And instead, I'm going to exit this domain for right now. And do a little bit of treasure hunting out here. I can adjust the heights of the islands and stuff, right? So I'm going to solve that one puzzle if I can that I wasn't able to solve in the previous video by adjusting the height. And then aside from that, I think I'll go over and do some of the challenges for the Hidden Strife timed event, and then go visit Diluc. I don't think I'm going to be doing the story this time, though, for the Summertime Odyssey. You know, the Imminocrite Apocalypse or whatever. So let's change the mountain style, as it says. So it did something. And whatever that something was, it should have possibly allowed me to solve the puzzle over here, I think. What? Hello? Oh. Are these reacting again? Huh. Interesting. I'll have to figure that out for later, I guess. I'll mark this, though. Wait a second. I'm going the wrong way. So this over here is the treasure chest that I could not get before. It involved activating something that was on top of this, and obviously this the height of this has been changed when I selected change mountain style or whatever. Oh, there's even a treasure chest here. Huh.
Unsolicited.
So new treasure chests are also added when you change the style. Anyways, let's perform. So that'll shoot over there and then down into that. That'll shoot into that. That makes so much more sense. I spent quite a bit of time trying to figure that out before. And now I feel kind of silly for having tried that. But they should have known that people would. I mean, yeah, you find a treasure, you want to get it as soon as possible usually. Although I ignore a lot of treasures in this game. Anyways, let's check up here very fast for any more treasure, and then I think I might solve 1 or 2 more puzzles here before moving on to the other, with the Hidden Strife. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything... Oh, there we go. I was about to say I'm not seeing anything really obvious, but... this is less a puzzle and more of a fight still. I'm going to count it as a puzzle. Since the end of it basically involves me beating up monsters to get a treasure chest. I ran out of stamina. There we go. Now I see a treasure chest off in the water there.
This good fortune.
And even though I'm not necessarily going to go get that treasure chest, I am going to mark, like, the general vicinity. Oh, now that I think about it, that one echoing conch may be available now. The one that, I couldn't find before. I'm going to go see if it is. Okay, even though it's saying that the echoing conch is right around here, I still can't see it. Oh, well. Oh, here's a treasure chest that I never got. In fact, I marked it, but I never actually got it. So I'll get this very fast. And then there's a wave rider nearby. I'll use that wave rider to go over to where that platform out in the water is. And once I get that treasure chest, then I'll move on to the Hidden Strife thing. So collect all of these. There we go. Yeah, I was a little bit off with my mark, but the general... I added in the general vicinity. These hilly churls, how did they get out here at sea anyway? Did they drift over? I think the boat asked that question. I forgot that the boat could talk. Not gonna lie. Hasn't really been relevant to the story since we first met him. Anyways. Okay, so all 3 of these challenges here are unlocked now. And I think I'm going to try to do all 3, but I may end up only doing 2 of them. So let's first of all go to the Desperate difficulty to see what I need. So I need to deal damage to opponents when using claymores 15 times. So I need to get a claymore user like D-Luke, for example, in my party. Okay, I have D-Luke, and now I can start. Let's first put up a shield, and then have D-Luke just wail on him. And it's slowly going up. I've definitely hit him more than 15 times by now, but it's only at 6 out of 15. It's fine, though. And... oh, that one died. A little bit too fast. Let's switch back to him to put up another shield. It's not a bad challenge so far. And then once I complete that, I've noticed that whenever you complete the first challenge, then the big guys appear. In this case, my 3 main targets, which I need to defeat within the next 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And there we go. That one's done. I accidentally clicked out of it so fast, but it definitely gave me the full 3 stars. Anyways, on to this next one, which is deal damage with normal attack 20 times. Okay, I can put what's his name back in my group, Venti. Hey, let's start this one and have what's her name? Just beat him up. Ayaka. It'd be nice if the counter actually went up per hit instead of, the way it's doing it right now. It'd make it a little bit faster. Okay, only 4 more hits. And then the big guys will appear. 1 more hit. There we go. Big guys appear now. And they'll be easy enough to deal with. In fact, they're about to be defeated. That went about as fast as the previous attempt. Well, not attempt, but the previous challenge. So I can do all three. Let's check out this next one. And I'm going to make sure that the dire straight things are, you know, not causing the red exclamation marks. I guess it's the prizes. I can claim them from here. So I may as well. There we go. Now let's move on to the other molten quadrant. It says, and trigger frozen reactions 15 times. That's what it says. Those are the enemies involved. I think that I have exactly who I want for this. And considering that I have, yeah, Ayaka, this is really no problem. In fact, this is going to be the easiest one for me. There we go. Only need to trigger it not 6 more times. Whoops. Put up another shield. Okay, maybe the other challenge was the easiest one. Or the previous 2 challenges were the easiest ones, but still, this isn't bad. Okay, where are you?
I will have order.
Let's freeze him very fast with that. And then that. Followed by that. And then this. Yeah. The Geo Bishop is delaying it a little bit, but I finished about the same amount of time. So first things first, let's do that. Claim those. And the second thing is to claim the prizes for what I just did. And there we go. I've completed all those challenges except for the Dire Straits mode on them. I don't know if I want to do those on camera or if I want to do them at all. But, whoops, I didn't mean to access the quest list yet. So I'm going to go down here to All's Well That Ends Well, which requires me to go to the Dawn Winery, because you and Paimon patrolled the area near the abnormal ley line deposit for several days. It is time now, it seems, to report back to Adeline, or Adelind, or whatever. So let's go over to the Dawn Winery.
You're finally back. I didn't think you'd be gone for so long. Sorry if it was too much trouble.
It was actually pretty easy.
That's okay. We did offer to help.
Even if we hadn't gone to Falcon Coast, we probably would have been fighting monsters somewhere else, indeed.
So anyway, is Master D-Luke back yet? We didn't see him at Falcon Coast.
Sorry, I'm not sure of Master's whereabouts either, but I did hear that he recently visited Angel's Share.
Okay.
After dealing with this kind of trouble, Master is always careful to tie up all loose ends. It's become something of a routine. He should be back very soon. You needn't worry. In the meantime, please make yourself comfortable in the winery.
Oh, I thought we were going to go over to Angel's Share.
After all that, we managed to completely miss him. Oh well. Let's just wait for him at the winery this time.
At least we got to see the D-Luke of the past. It was worth it for for that experience.
By the way, Adeline, how come you're always standing here at the door lately? Usually you're busy indoors. Hopefully you haven't been standing there waiting for Master D-Luke this whole time, because that would be really tiring.
I agree.
Oh, thanks for your concern. But I've actually been instructed by Master to meet with some special guests here. Certain guests may need reminding to stay away for the time being. Master hopes that under the present circumstances, these guests will keep an appropriate distance from the winery, so as not to make a difficult situation even more complicated.
Who's she talking about exactly?
Well, Paimon didn't understand any of that, but it sounds like a really important job.
What is it that you need our help with?
That's very kind of you indeed, but you've already helped Master D-Luke out a great deal. You can let me take care of these time-consuming chores. There is one small thing you could do for me, though. Please, take this letter and place it on the table to your right as you enter the door.
Okay.
There are a few archived letters on that table already. Just put this one at the very top of the pile.
Is this a letter for Master D-Luke?
Yes, it's from one of his informants. Only those in Master's inner circle are permitted to handle it or serve as custodian.
Ooh, that means we're part of D-Luke's inner circle.
Apparently, yeah.
Of course. Master Diluc greatly values your friendship. Thanks again for the help.
We haven't really had any, like, quests with Diluc in a long time. So, I mean, I don't know how extensive this quest is going to be, though. We already did stuff with that one ley line, but I wonder if more are going to be added, or if the quest is going to end soon. Okay, here's the desk that they want me to place it on, and why does it say sort letters?
Whoa, there are so many letters here. It looks like Diluc read them just before he left. He must have been in a hurry. Adeline asked us to put this one at the top of the pile, but how are we supposed to tell the order of the other ones?
Exactly.
Guess we'll have to read them to get an idea of when they came in.
We really shouldn't be reading other people's mail. Wait, let me think.
Bad idea. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, let's just tidy them up a little.
You're here.
Oh?
You move fast.
Woo! There he is!
What are you agonizing over?
Miss Adeline asked us to put these letters in a pile, and we can't tell which order they should go in. But, it's your personal mail, so it'd be rude for us to read them without your permission.
There's no need to be nervous. And I can see from the looks on your faces that they've grabbed your interest. These letters deal with events that are past and gone. I only held on to them in case any of the information they contain proves useful later down the line. I just dug them out to confirm a few details. I've been following some rather unique developments recently. You were involved in the events in question anyway. You can read them if you want to. It's not a bad thing to be curious.
Are you in a hurry? Do you still have other business to attend to? You seem to be in a huge rush. You don't look like you just got back from the city.
Hey, that's a good point. Actually, you kind of smell like wild mountain fruit. Oh, did you go to those mountains where the Valberries come from?
Very perceptive. Yes, I did make a trip to the Stormbearer Mountains. I'll fill you in later.
Diluc swiftly goes upstairs.
No fair! We still have some super important things to discuss with Diluc. Not to mention a whole bunch of questions.
Paimon, you need to calm down. It's been a long time since Diluc's presence last overawed you, huh?
Alright, let's just sort these letters for him. Well, since he said he doesn't mind, why don't we read them as we go?
Okay then, sure. I hope that this isn't too complicated. Oh boy, there are quite a few letters. Let's start with the tidily written letter. To the heir of the Ragnavidar clan. I apologize for sending this letter without notice. You may not remember me, but we've met a few times. We've met near the square, when I sat at the table adjacent to yours at the Good Hunter, and I've seen you in your tavern. You were always busy with a great many things, especially back when you were much chattier than you are now. You spoke cheerfully and often with your brother and friends then. I believe Kaya is Diluc's brother. I think that's what a quest a long while back implied. Anyways, it's probably no surprise that you did not notice me then, but I've always had my eye on you, child. I recall with crystal clarity how my little Klee once made a complete mess of your vineyard while she was trying to catch crystal flies there. So this is Alice, Klee's mother. But you didn't get angry. In fact, you personally escorted Klee back and even gave her a few bottles of fresh grape juice. Now I think that might jog your memory, yes? Klee recently told me that she hasn't seen that strange man with the red hair in ages, so I decided to look into it out of curiosity. My deepest condolences regarding your father. In many of the stories I've been told, you are the model knight. Proud, driven, a knight of noble character and lineage. But I know that you're gentler than you appear. If you weren't, you wouldn't have treated Klee the way you did. And since you helped my child out, I hope you won't mind if I treat you as if you were my own. Therefore, I sincerely hope that you will leave the dark place that you are presently in, and that you will not wallow in grief and remorse. Partings are most painful things, but they also encourage us to grow. A bird that has lost the roof over its head will fly further than others of its kind. Go out and see the world. That's the best course of action I can envision. Only by feeling, observing, and listening can your heart be healed. Parents all wish that they can accompany their children forever, and the skies, seas, and stars bear witness to that oath. Everything that was your father now finds new life with you. That which you will experience in this world may have been things that your father experienced once upon a time. I hope that the wind will bring you all manner of wondrous things in your journey to come. In any case, keep your chin up, young child.
Huh. Paimon's not sure what this one's about. Shall we read another one?
Okay then, let's read a letter with clear handwriting. Master Kaya took leave and stayed at Dawn Winery for a few days. In a rare turn of events, he decided to stay in his original bedroom. He would pace about the grounds when idle, and even asked Adelind to make him his favorite dishes. It really does take me back. I shall be honest with you, but I was quite surprised to hear Master Kaya say that he wanted to stay for a few days. We did not refuse him, however. We believe that even if you were here, you would not refuse him outright. Dawn Winery has always been a more quiet location, perhaps because all who stay here are rather peaceable people. The house is made by those who live in it, and Master Kaya's uncommon arrival did end up livening the place up significantly. I hope that you are doing well in your travels abroad. Everyone here at the winery misses you. May you remain safe and in good health. That was a shorter letter.
Do you want to keep reading them, or have you got the gist now?
Let's read one more letter. Okay.
Remember, we're trying to figure out when each letter was written.
Oh boy. You know, that might be actually kind of difficult. A neatly written letter. Okay. Dear Mr. Diluc, it is my pleasure to investigate the ley lines alongside you. As you know, my focus is on alchemy, so my knowledge of the ley lines remains quite shallow, and I fear that I will only be able to share what little understanding I have. According to my pre-existing documents, the ley lines can be seen as a medium for storing information. Under certain circumstances, they can record activities that occur in the area around them. All this information goes through a recording and storage process. After a certain period of time, they may be released once again by the ley lines. If I may be so bold as to make a guess, there should be a method to activate the ley lines. Those who grasp such methods can control the times at which the ley line information is recorded and released. Judging from the runic symbols and some other clues, I surmise that there are particular members of the Abyss Order who may have a very small chance of being able to achieve this. If you believe that this requires further investigation, these entities may serve as your point of entry. I wrote a paper a few years ago in which I covered my brief foray into questions concerning the flow of ley lines and other such topics. You will find a copy of this paper enclosed. I hope that it can help to clear up some of your doubts. I'm all set, apparently.
Alright then, let's put the letters in the right order.
And is it going to do that for me automatically?
There's one thing we can take away from these. It's that Master Diluc has had a pretty difficult past. Not only was he misunderstood by the Knights of Favonius, but he's faced all kinds of other obstacles too. Sounds like it's tough being Captain Pyro. Always fighting alone because, for one reason or another, it wasn't convenient for the people around him to help out.
But Diluc seems to have found some peace since then.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, he's got us now. We can give him all the help he could ever want. Oh, out of friendship, of course. Definitely not just for the grape juice.
Is it Kaya?
Wait,
No, that should be
what?
Diluc. Is he in his new outfit? Yeah, he is.
Is there a problem?
Master Diluc, You're wearing your old outfit again? And you've tied your hair back. You look so formal all of a sudden.
Old outfit? You've seen it before?
Yep. It was by that ley line anomaly. That was your past self, right?
Huh. I'm surprised it made such an impression.
Do you mind telling us about it? What happened back then? Why were you fighting there?
The same reason as ever. Just stopping another Abyss Order plot. They launched an offensive on several fronts at once. Unfortunately for them, they were still no match for me. We were fighting in an area on Falcon Coast, and everything was recorded by the unusually active ley lines. They must have become unstable again recently, causing them to let out all kinds of information from that time. Hence why you saw what you saw.
Why didn't you stay there to keep guard?
For starters, you only need to deal with the monsters, and the ley line deposit will stay dormant, as long as it isn't disturbed again. On the other hand, if I'd done nothing at all, the Knights of Favonius would have taken over straight away. Knowing how they work, they'd be sure to send a large contingent to guard the site.
Wouldn't that have been a good thing?
Depends. Most of the Knights are away on expeditions, so they don't have a lot of people to spare. If the ley line anomaly was just a diversion tactic, the Abyss Order could have been poised to attack somewhere else entirely, while the Knights were scrambling to send what limited forces they have to Falcon Coast. But anyway, I have no interest in talking to the Knights of Favonius. I prefer to get to the bottom of things myself, rather than waste time negotiating with them. And it was easy enough for me to find out the Abyss Order's plans. Take a few Abyss Mages hostage, and they soon start talking. As for the Knights of Favonius, I've sent someone to enlist their cooperation where it's needed.
So this is a joint initiative between you and the Knights. It almost sounds like you're doing the Knights of Favonius a favor.
It's their job to handle situations like this. They ought to be present when things come to a head. I don't like working closely with the Knights of Favonius because of our differences in philosophy, but that doesn't mean we can't watch each other's backs when it counts.
Whoa. Seems like you have even more control over things now than you used to, D-Luke.
The best way to deal with any threat is to utilize all the force at your disposal. Anyway, thank you for your help. Adeline brought me up to speed with everything. In return, I have a gift for your trouble.
Huh?
Grape juice? The packaging is so fancy! It must be really expensive!
This is my personal favorite grape juice, made of the highest quality grapes. I happen to have an unopened batch, so I brought you a bottle to try. I didn't know you were such fans of grape juice. Next time you want some, don't bother waiting for the discount. Just go down to the cellar and help yourselves.
Oh wow, that's nice of him.
It's on the house.
Woohoo! Paimon's gonna tell everyone we meet that we're VIPs at Dawn Winery! This one bottle must be worth at least, like, 50,000 mora! And he gave it to us for free!
Okay, Paimon, don't get any funny ideas now.
Thank you so much, Master D-Luke!
If you're free tonight, you're welcome to stay for dinner. Adeline is already making it. There are, however, a few things I need to take care of before dinner time.
Things that involve fighting?
Yes. Passiveness is not my style. Though I had my suspicions at the start, everything I've come across so far in my investigation suggests that the Abyss Order was not behind this. Since this arose from natural causes, it's time to wrap things up.
So what should we do?
Well, in for one mora and in for the lot. We'll help D-Luke out.
Right! Sure! After all, he did just give us this amazing grape juice. Wait, no. What was it? After all, even when the odds of success are 9 to 1, you must never lower your guard.
Who is she impersonating?
Well said. In that case, let's get going.
Okie dokie, Captain Pyro. You can take it a little easier this time. Come on, let's go! This is the final battle. Then we can put all this trouble behind us.
Okay, well, that'll probably be in the next video, but I am going to exit here just in case there's another cutscene. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't make us read all of those different letters. Okay, yeah, the quest is all the way over, probably near where that ley line is, I think. It's taking a second for the map to load up. Yeah, it's right where the ley line is. Anyways, I'll do that in the next video, though, and I'll also explore some more of that one island in, you know, the Golden Apple Archipelago, and start up the quest, the story quest as well for the Golden Apple Archipelago, the Immonocrite Apocalypse quest for official. Obviously, I intended to do that for this video, but I got so caught up in exploring that one domain that I, you know, didn't really have time to. I did not expect to see Kaya here, so I'll talk to him very fast.
Hello, Master Kaya. I mean, Captain Kaya. I don't believe we were expecting you. Has something urgent come up?
Oh, Adeland, don't be such a stranger. The Knights of Favonius have received word of another sighting of the Dark Knight hero. Now, the witness wasn't able to see where the suspect was headed. However, I just have a gut feeling that he's in the Dawn Winery area.
Really? What can I say, Captain Kaya? You and the Dark Knight hero have never been seen in the same place at the same time, and you often show up at the Dawn Winery, just like the Dark Knight hero. So, is it safe to say that you are the Dark Knight hero?
Now that you mention it, it makes sense. I almost can't believe it. I am the legendary Dark Knight hero.
I'm sorry, Captain Kaya, but the Dawn Winery is having a fire safety inspection today. You'll have to come back another day.
Seriously, shouldn't you at least ask me to stay for dinner as a courtesy? Then again, I do have a pile of admin work waiting for me today. In that case, please pass a message on to D-Luke for me. Tell him that the hazard zone has been established. The public shouldn't notice anything, and the enemy is unlikely to detect it right away.
Captain Kaya, your words are as profound and enigmatic as ever. I'm just a maid. None of that means anything to me.
Sure, it doesn't.
Master is currently out at a business meeting with his commercial partners. I don't know where they are exactly. I will pass your message on to him word for word when he gets back, but I can't guarantee that the meaning behind the words will be fully conveyed.
Oh, but these are code words he grew up using. If he doesn't understand them, then perhaps it was a wasted childhood. Oh, by the way, is there anything new at the winery? While I'm here, I'd like to pick up some choice wine to take home.
Captain Kaya, you are too funny. You know we don't do retail. Still, thank you so much for visiting.
I wonder how many people actually saw that little exchange between them. I think that she, earlier when she was talking about keeping people away or whatever, she was specifically talking about Kaya. That's just my impression. Anyways, so yeah, this is where I'm going to be stopping. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.